start. We're gonna do a small little pour today.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. So I tried selling silver at melt today, and nobody wanted it. So I'm gonna melt it. So we'll see how that goes. It's not vintage. So I guess we can just get started. Because it's like, why not? I'm going to do a 5-ounce Texas bar.
They can watch it on YouTube if they miss it.
Yeah, we have, so if you guys go to our YouTube channel, it's napdesign.com. Or Napdesign
Co. Napdesign Co.
Napdesign Co on YouTube. So anyway, I'm not set up for silver for the big pours. So what I'm going to do is just melt it into just a small mold right now. I only have tiny crucibles for doing small pours. So like these are the pours that we can usually do. But we're just going to do a bigger pour. Anyway, where's the... It's got to go. So we'll get started here.
That's hot.
I hope so.
I feel it.
So let's heat up the... This is the wrong way to do it, guys. The wrong way. You should put it in the crucible, but I'm just putting it in the mold. And then we're just going to melt 5 ounces of silver. Can you guys see that? There we go. There we go. Starting to melt. It's pretty neat once it starts to melt.
It's not gonna like splatter and hit me, is it?
I hope not. Silver Eagle, anyone? Just kidding. It's a generic. I'll put it here so we can watch it melt. They are nice coins. Like super, super nice. But I always tell people, if it doesn't sell, I'm just going to melt it.
So why is this the wrong way to do it?
Because I should do it in the crucible, not in the mold.
But why though?
The crucible is a little bit thicker.
So you could basically shatter your mold here or what?
I hope not. We'll find out though.
You're living on the wild side.
Pretty much. Look at that, guys. Oh, and I do have some fire bricks underneath it, so we should be good there. Look at that. That's so cool, in my opinion. A couple beefaloos. Anyway.
Beefalo?
Beefaloos. I'm going to pop this out. I should have did it earlier.
You're multitasking.
Opry says multitasking. So there is a little bit of a breeze. I can't see chat, so I'll look at it in a little while. If anybody's...
I can see chat on YouTube. Hi, Hudson. I think this is our first time going live. Usually I just make videos, so it's very different.
It's kind of weird doing this. So obviously you don't use a torch to do this either. You can. I have a smelting furnace back there, but I don't have a clean enough crucible to do silver. I usually do copper or aluminum or brass. Yellow brass, white brass. But a whole lot of copper. There you go. Turn up the heat a little bit. Now she's glowing red, the mold. So like I said, obviously the wrong way to do it. There's 5 ounces of silver in there.
It's bubbling.
It's a bubbly.
Oh, that breeze feels nice. It's so hot in here.
It's because we're in Texas.
Oh, it's making noises. It's scaring me.
It's just a little gas. So I'm just heating it up way past the melting point. So that way I'll have a little bit of time to dump it into the sand cast. So it's just the oxyacetylene torch right now that I'm using.
smells.
Sorry. See, basically the crucible gets red hot.
I'm gonna splatter and make me nervous.
The crucible usually gets red hot. So that way I got a little bit of time to work with it, especially with the copper. But silver likes to what do you call it? Look at that, so cool.
Silver likes to what, Josh?
Solidify fairly fast.
Oh, okay. So it cools.
Yes, Angela. I did forget to put my glove on.
Uh-oh. Do you need help?
So I'm just gonna do this. It's good for a little bit yet. You get nervous when you go live because you never know what's gonna happen.
No edits.
Hopefully I don't die.
Oh my gosh. How could you say that right now?
I don't know.
I was already nervous. Hey,
We're
Justin Burton.
We're getting close, guys. We're getting close.
As long as it doesn't shatter and like spray me.
I hope not. So there's 5 ounces of silver in there. So yesterday's show, I sold a lot. But today's show, like literally nothing. So I was like, man.
He's talking about Whatnot.
Oh yeah, I was on Whatnot, guys. So we're live on Whatnot and on YouTube right now. If you guys want to check out the YouTube channel, it's Napdesign Co. Like Nap Stack, but Nap Design. Eli, I'm gonna fix it to have you take this shortly.
How do you know when it's done?
I tell it when it's done. So obviously I'm gonna use some channel locks. I got a little Texas and the Sandcast mold there. I've never done it this way in the mold.
Here, I'll switch places with you, Eli.
I'm gonna try to heat it just a little bit more. So I'll put my pliers close to it right now without touching it. I'm just trying to heat up the end of the pliers so I don't grab this massively hot mold with cold pliers. Ready? So obviously that was a fail because I don't have enough.
Enough silver to fill it?
Enough silver to fill it. 5 ounces does not fill. Hold on. Ha. Look at that, guys.
Did it work or not?
No, it's
Oh.
not big enough. So, let's hang this up the end.
Part of going live, I guess.
That's part of going live.
You want Eli to hold that or not?
So I just printed this one this morning, guys. We'll wait till it cools off a little bit. So it's just a little Texas deal. I melted 5 ounces,
Here,
but
show me
obviously it's
too.
not big enough. I'll show you too. So it's just a little Texas 3D print. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till it cools off just a hair, and then we'll pull it out, and then I'll just pour one of those little bars. Just because of the wonderful things it does.
So are you going to remelt this, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to print a smaller one?
No, I'll just make more melt more. So obviously it's a fail. I'll show you guys here.
Smoking. Yeah, that is not
That's
Texas.
a fail. That's not a Texas. So I'm gonna put it back in here, and there's a little piece right here.
I'm going to have to edit the title to say just kidding.
Just kidding. Dang. But hey, that's all right. I'll just melt it and we'll make a small one for you guys. Or attempt to. Where's my other? Oh, there's another. Anyway, yeah, let's remelt this.
I like this part when you start the torch.
When I turn it on. Too much. So we'll melt it again.
What's this torch called? What kind of torch is this?
Oxyacetylene.
Oxyacetylene.
So we started with 5 American Eagles. Kidding, I'm kidding. But see, that's the nice thing about melting. You can always just start over. It's still silver at the end of the day.
Do you lose any silver by like remelting it again?
If it pops out, then yes. There you go. Why is it scaring you?
Because it's making noises. It's screaming. I'm melting. I'm
It's
melting.
because I got some silver in the tip. Shoot.
Kind of sounds like a mouse.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, silver bubbled up into there or what?
Just, yeah, I don't have my tip cleaner here. But we'll try it again. It's melting again. Silver is pretty hard to do. Oop, you're on my hose.
Sorry. I'm not on it. I didn't mean to be right by your head and bunk you.
Ow. I'm gonna move this over. I almost lost it.
Can your phone see what you're doing?
Can you guys see what I'm doing?
I can't see from there if you can see it on there.
The whatnot people?
Oh, so you have to heat the mold now, right?
Yes.
And heat the silver.
It's so much easier with the furnace, with the aluminum and brass. Silver just solidifies super quick. I had a silver melting furnace, but it was terrible. It was like 400 and some bucks for that thing, and it was just garbage. So
We have a YouTube video, don't we?
I sent it back.
Did we make a YouTube video of that?
Not of that one, no. All right. 'Cause now it's getting pretty well in there, but I'm gonna heat this one up. You never want to pour hot metal into a cold mold.
Because
It could crack. Because I said so.
I need to know the reason for things.
Because I said so.
That's a very dad answer. Because I said so.
No, it could crack because that's really hot. So the molds are graphite. I'm just chasing it all so it's all in one puddle. Heat this up again. So we do have a little bit of a breeze going, just because it's gassing off just a little bit. So we got the air cross ventilating. You never want to do this in a closed off building either, especially with brass. Brass is dirty.
So basically you just have the big garage door open.
So the big garage door is open and the other side door is
Oh,
open
on the side
too.
door, okay.
All right, so I keep going back and forth, heating it up. And with the crucible, you're getting, the electric crucible you're getting from the outside, and it's just keeping it molten. Or the gas furnace, it just blows the gas, or blows the fire all the way around all the time.
So you think your mold cools down in the time that you switch over
No.
to melt it? No?
It's enough, because then when I go over, I'm going to hold it over it again
Okay.
once I'm ready. Speaking of which, not quite ready yet, but we'll get there. So you can see how it's changing back here, but I'm going to heat it up. Keep on chasing it. Like I said, this isn't the correct way to do it, but if you want something fun to do and you already have a torch, it's like, why not?
Are there any safety precautions people need to know with the way you're doing it right now? Besides, don't do it this way.
Don't do it this way.
You're not setting a good example.
So the same thing like I said before, keep your pliers close or whatever you're going to use to pick up the, right now it's a crucible, but
Did you get your stamp yet to stamp knapsack
No.
into it? We talked about that last year already.
yeah, just into it.
Oh my gosh, scared me. He tripped over the,
Somebody stepped on the hose.
one of our kids tripped over the hose. That could have been a huge disaster.
I bet he'll never do that.
Oh my goodness, son. Yeah, I just jerked. Ah.
Just a little bit left in here. I'll just re-solidify everything in there. Like I said, not turning out the way I was wanting it to, but that's all right. That's the good thing about melting stuff. You can just re-solidify everything.
Remelt it.
Or, yeah, remelt it.
Since we're on live, does anybody have any questions?
If you could read the whatnot chat too.
I can't see it from here. It's on the other side of you.
So there's all these professional guys watching right now too, probably. Be like, what is this dude doing?
Well, you should just do another video doing it the right way.
Once I get another crucible for my gas furnace for the silver, then I'll do it the right way. I'll try it with this bar since we're live. I'm gonna get it all heated up. And you know those loaf bars that have the ripples in them? I'll show you how they do that. So basically when they pour it, it's all solidified, or it's molten enough. Climb me back up, baby. Let me get a little bit of air. A little bit hotter.
Man, we've been on for almost 20 minutes. Probably because you did the remelt.
Yeah. All right, so now that it's pretty much all molten in there, in that one, as soon as I take the heat away, just tap it. And it creates those little ripples. I'm gonna do this one too though.
And that's a desired effect, the ripples?
Kind of. That one didn't ripple as what it did. nice on that one. I like it too.
I think you have a comment on your chat.
For what?
I think you have a comment on your chat.
What's that? It's a little different. This is obviously this isn't the right way to do it. I do copper mostly and aluminum and brass, but silver is just super hard to do, and I don't have the right crucible for doing a large quantity. So we melted 5 ounces. I'm just re-solidifying all these ones here.
Remelting it?
Or yeah, remelting. I mean, just so it's a cleaner look. Because if I don't like it, I'll melt it again. But I gotta get this other piece out of here. Like I said, obviously you don't use oxyacetylene torch, but now you just let it cool off a little bit. I do have fire bricks underneath here, so you're not burning the wood unless you just put the torch right to it like it did right there. Sorry. These are typically the crucibles that you use for doing small pours. And then if you want, you guys can get, these are a poor man's crucible. So you could just use a MAP gas, deal with it, and then, or you can heat it up. It comes with these tongs. If you just want to sit there and heat this up with the MAP gas, just like that, and then you can pour it into the molds itself. So, and obviously remember what's hot and what's not, because you could burn yourself severely. So ask me how I know.
I was gonna say, why are you laughing to that?
Because I know. Eli, do you know what a little Trump is? The little Trump copper?
Right here? Oh, this is the 3D print.
So this is, I'll show you guys first, YouTube. This was a Donald Trump bust that I was working on. You guys can see it too. I was working on this little guy. So I got him out of copper already, but I just poured it, I made a sandcast into a flask mold and then poured it. So this one is done. Let me take and we'll drop these out just so you guys can see them. Like, you bring that water in here too. So I'll just dump it right onto the deal, if it will.
Probably set it up there if you can reach it.
Okay, they're not coming out yet, or one of them did. I gotta wait.
It's not cool enough, or?
I gotta wait for the other one to cool off a little bit, but. So there's just a little button size. So then you can stamp them afterwards. Let's see. Just a little button one.
That was fast.
That was, wow. That was fast.
Usually it's a little longer sizzle.
With copper, it goes for a little while. It's pretty nice. I like it.
I could say something, but I won't.
So then it's just a little button.
That's kind of cute.
Just a little button piece for that one.
Of course, now I see stuff like that and think choking size.
Oh.
Don't bring it in the house.
If it'll come out.
Knock, knock.
That one came out. almost dropped it. So there's that one. So then it's ready to touch basically right after that. So
this little design is what you're going for the ripple?
no, a little bit better than that, but it is what it is. And then we'll try, see if these other ones will come up. Shouldn't really do that.
You probably could break your mold, right?
You could break the mold. That one's out. See, if you don't have your mold hot enough, which I didn't, then you get the ripples and it's not in there. Like I said, copper pours is a lot easier for me. I'll show the YouTube guys. It doesn't fill in all the crevices if I don't have it hot enough, the mold itself. So, and it's done.
Ta-da!
So, usually when it cools, it's enough to, that's just a little teardrop, so that's nothing really to, I'll just, this one's kind of got a cooler, so you can buff them out a little bit.
So you like that better than the coin?
Silver, in my opinion. So realistically, I'll probably just, I didn't like the way these turned out, so I'll just remelt them, but not today.
Not today!
So, but yeah, it's just, like these are little Volkswagen copper ones. Did these a while back. If you can see those. It's just, so basically if I have extra material, I pour it. You can polish out and you can mill this whole top off and make it like a mirror if you want. So, yeah. Otherwise, like from jobs, if we get any old wire, because I'm a general contractor, so my electricians usually give me the wire because they don't even want to deal with it. So we just strip it down and then melt it into ingots. And so then we have, these are just a few that I had sitting up here. So I got to melt them again and clean them because we were in a hurry. And there's a little bit of slag in the top, but we'll get those all cleaned up and start over. So, all right. Sorry for being a disappointment. But I figured, hey, might as well try something.
No Texas silver today.
No Texas for you. But
Next time.
5 ounces of silver right here. From the 5 coins. I was hoping to get a little bit of a shape. So I guess I'll have to go at least maybe 15 ounces for this guy.
Why don't you make it 20?
But I'm going to get another crucible and do it the right way. So, all right, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to see if, I don't doubt there's any comments.
Well, I've never ended a YouTube live before, so I'm going to try hitting the X and see if that does it.
If it what?
Yes. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Sure. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.